Hello and welcome to the Monologues, where iconic songs are transformed into poignant, provocative, and unexpected narratives. Today, we dive into the chaos of war, where youth is sacrificed for causes they barely understand and change feels impossibly out of reach. Inspired by U2's New Year's Day, we reimagine its haunting lyrics through the lens of a war correspondent reporting from the front lines. It's a stark, unflinching account of conflict's futility and the devastating toll on those too young to carry its burden. This is not the story of triumph or hope. It's an unvarnished reflection of a world tearing itself apart, where even the arrival of a new year offers no reprieve. Prepare yourself for a somber and sobering entry into the monologues. All is quiet now, a deceptive calm settling over the aftermath of battle. It's New Year's Day, and while the world celebrates fresh beginnings here, the air is thick with the weight of another night of conflict. The soldiers, barely more than boys, most of them not yet 20, sit in weary silence, their faces streaked with dirt and the heavy burden of experiences that have aged them far beyond their years. They cradle their weapons like lifelines, though the bond is as unnatural as the war that placed them here. The reports will call this a success, the kind generals and leaders will use to justify more of the same. But as I look into the hollow eyes of these young men, I can't help but question the meaning of such a word. Success for whom? The families who will never see their sons again? The boys who have lost themselves in a conflict they never asked for, in a place they barely understand? Under a red sky darkened by smoke, the land bears the scars of relentless fighting. Trees that once stood tall are shattered into skeletal remains. The ground, soaked with blood, tells a grim story of futility. Each scar, each stain whispers a truth. There are no winners here, only those who endure. I spoke with one of them, just 19, a year out of high school. He clutched a photograph of a girl, her smile almost too bright for this place. I thought I'd be in college right now, he said, his voice a mix of disbelief and exhaustion. Instead, I'm here, fighting for reasons no one's ever really explained to me. Those in power will speak of honor and duty, of noble causes and necessary sacrifices. But here on the ground, those ideals dissolve under the weight of survival. These young men, thrust into chaos, were children not long ago. Now they are asked to kill or be killed, caught in a conflict they neither chose nor fully comprehend. As the sun sets, the sound of this fractured world return, the rustle of leaves, the distant calls of unseen creatures. Nature reclaims its rhythm, indifferent to human folly. The soldiers prepare for another sleepless night, resigned to a cycle that feels endless. New Year's Day has come and gone, marked by bloodshed instead of resolutions. The truth is, nothing will change. Not until those pulling the strings from gilded offices feel the weight of what they've wrought. Until then, these young men will keep fighting wars they didn't start, for reasons they don't understand, in places they'll never call home. As I pack up my notes and prepare to move on, I can't help but realize nothing changes on New Year's Day. Thank you for tuning in to the Monologues. Just a quick note. The original works we explore and transform are the creative property of their respective artists, and our reimaginings are shared with deep respect for the original creators. Our interpretations are intended to inspire and engage, offering a fresh perspective on beloved songs and lyrics. We'd love to hear from you. Got a favorite song you'd like to see get the monologue treatment? Drop us a comment or send us your suggestions. Your favorites could be the inspiration for a future episode. Until next time, Keep finding the magic in every story and every song.